Hello everyone, I have another review. Today's review is the ESV Heirloom Omega Edition Thin Line Bible from Crossway. I received a review copy from Crossway, so thank you to them. So this is interesting. I've actually reviewed, this will be the third one of the Omega from Crossway. What you have here is I reviewed one, I want to say about 4 or 5 years ago now, I don't remember exactly. The 80th edition in black goatskin. That was bound by Jongbloed over in the Netherlands. Then the production went to China for a little bit, and I reviewed one of those. And then the production went back to Jongbloed in the Netherlands. Here's the reason why. For the most part, the changes between the first Jongbloed and then the China one and then back to the Jongbloed are really apparent in the Bible. Everything else is going to look the same as far as layout, number of ribbons, all that. But what you have here, again, everything's the same. Got your raised hubs, got your lettering there, you got your guild, your 4 ribbons, your double column format. Paper, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty much the same. Still got a little bit of ghosting that comes through, not too bad. Edge line, so everything is pretty much the same across all three. Here's the difference where you see from Jongbloed to China and from China to Jongbloed. It's in the corner work. Look at those corners. I had some corners from the China bound one that were, they almost look like they just kind of like this. They just kind of went in a perfect corner, a perfect 90-degree corner. They didn't actually follow that gold tooling right there. That was noticeable. The other thing too that I noticed on the China one was that the stitching just looked poor. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it just didn't look good. And this stitching here looks a lot better. So the question is, are the changes noticeable from China back to Jongbloed for this edition? Yes, and I am so glad they went back to the Netherlands to Jongbloed to do this because it makes this Bible all the more enjoyable. So, we'll get into the thick of things here, as it were. You got your egg lines, like I mentioned. You got your double column, and then just in case you're curious here, you got a double column that is following the 2016 text. Get your Omega, and there it is, printed in the Netherlands. Thank you very much. Appreciate that a lot. And everything else is just like I said, the same. This is not a red letter edition. So, see right there, not red letter. And then the back, you have typical Crossway maps and a few end pages back there. And then your edge goatskin. Now, one thing that I want to bring out, this goatskin, I have to admit, when they put the goatskin together, they use great goatskin in the Jongbloed editions. The China one I felt was a little, I mean, it was good goatskin, but it wasn't primo. I'll say that. Because, I mean, here's the box. There's your retail price right there. Right? I mean, quite a bit of money. And you would expect to have a good goatskin for that kind of money. China ones felt a little stiff. They're still floppy, but you can tell it just felt a little like they rushed the process when they were doing the tanning and the dyeing and all that stuff. That's kind of what you got. This felt like they took their time and said, we're going to do this right. The other thing they also did, and I do not have a copy of this, I would love to see one in person, they introduced the Horween leather. So this particular edition comes in either black goatskin or I'm going to call it brown, maybe more mahogany, I guess. Horween. I would love to get my hands on one of those. I didn't have an opportunity. So if by chance you have seen one, have one, please let me know. I'd love to get your thoughts on that. There are already reviews out there on YouTube about the Horween. Guys that do Bible reviews as well. I've heard great things, but I'd much rather hear it from somebody who's not really interested in reviewing it. They just have one. They thought, wow, this looks pretty cool. And maybe they debated between the goat skin and the Horween and went with the Horween. Love to hear from you. And so if you have one, please comment below. Let me know. Other than that, this is a definitely huge improvement over the China bound. Definitely worth the money. And right now I got some good deals going on for Christmas. So if I were you, I'd jump on this quick. And I'll have another view at another time.